Okay, look, I can tell that you're not happy with how tonight went, and I don't know if you know this, but watching you guys, watching the New Day over the last 10 years, it's really meant a lot to everyone in the locker room. You guys are the ones that really made me believe that you're only ever one great match away from being the next big thing.
Lyra, look, I'm really trying to be mad over here, but I really do appreciate you saying that. I mean, I've been watching you over the past few months, and I really think you've been doing an incredible job. It's been amazing, especially that Battle Royal last week. You had an amazing showing. It was awesome. Just keep on doing what you're doing. You know, you got a bright future ahead of you.
Kofi, coming from you, who's been to the top and back, and you know,
Kof,
that means...
Kof, we got to talk. We got to figure this out.
Hold on, man. We are in the middle of a conversation. You just...
Excuse me, Lyra Valkyria. Would you mind if I had a second with my tag team partner of the past 10 years? Would that be okay? We spoke alone?
Yeah, sure, I'll...
Sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, great kid. She's killing it right now. Nightwing is awesome. But what's weird to me about this is, did you forget what just happened out there? Now you're out here doling out advice? Like that doesn't even matter?
I mean, doling out advice, helping out an up-and-comer as she tries to find her way on the main roster. Helping her, right? I mean, you remember what that was like, right? I helped you.
Yeah.
When you came on the roster, right?
Yeah, you did. And speaking of remembering, I remember what happened earlier tonight. Because if you don't, I'll explain it to you. I'm looking for you to apologize for the past couple of weeks, and I walk up on a conversation between you and R-Truth where you are gladly throwing me under the bus. What's that about?
Throwing you under the bus? Bro, Truth was there. You understand that, right? He knows exactly what happened, and that's my point, is that we should have helped Truth. We should have helped him, and we didn't.
And instead, you helped yourself to a match against Pete Dunne, solo, may I add, and I'm just very confused as to how that helps us get to our goal of becoming tag team champions.
Woods, everything is not about the tag team championships. It's not about the wins and the losses. Sometimes it's about doing what's right and helping your brother and having his back when he needs you. But it seems like you might have forgotten about that, right?
Helping your brother. And I'm the one who forgot.
Born to be the greatest of all time. This is where I draw the line. Can't stop my shine. They know it's my time. Let the world know I've arrived. I'm on the rise. Unstoppable.